Hey guys, what's going on? My name is AJ and we are back on another episode of Let's Build Paradise Island, or Creating Paradise Island, or Here on Paradise Island, or something like that. Last episode we built the redstone for our observatory. Today I would really like to finish it completely. I'd like to finish the whole thing. And I've had a few ideas on the design of it. So we've now got the front. Let's show you the front. Let's do a quick reminder. So we can hit that lever and then hit that lever. And we get the telescope pop out of the observatory. It's a really cool look. I like it. The inside, though, is a little bit messy. So that needs to be cleaned up today. Or we need to have some sort of cover on it. So we can't see all of this junk and all of these pistons and stuff like that. And just generally make it look a little bit better, make it look a little bit more observatory-ish. Sounds very posh, doesn't it? So the first thing that we need to do is obviously finish up where everything, all the blocks go. So how many blocks is this? 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wow, that is huge. It's nice and big. That's what I want. I was really concerned if we were actually going to have enough room to fit everything in. But whoops, it looks like we have. How on earth did I place that sideways? That's a magic trick that you need to tell people about. And then we'll come down here. Down here. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that is right. It's just huge. It is honestly massive. Like this and like this. I don't mind having it like right down to the edge of the world here, as long as we cover it, as long as we like build it down nicely. In fact, I sort of really like that idea that it's sort of built into the side of the hill here. So we come down here. We are a little bit short on logs, but we should be fine. And then this one, and that one. Yeah, so that all looks like it's sort of built down now. Climb up here. Vines are handier. One thing about the jungle is that it's really hard to traverse. The other good part about it, though, is that it is sort of easy to traverse. It's a really odd mix-up. Because of all the vines, you can get up some very tall hills and just by climbing the trees. It's very nice. Okay, so this comes along here. And then up for the top ones. And then we'll do the same pattern over here. Build it up step by step. Not a huge fan of this tree being right there. But I sort of like it. I sort of like it. Okay, let's get out of here. How does the rest of it go now? So the rest of it is just like a block in. Yeah, okay, I can do that. I can do that. So it's going to be like this, and then take those two out. Oops, like that, and like that. Take those two out. We shouldn't hit any redstone either, which will be nice. We shouldn't be covering up redstone that we shouldn't cover up. Oh, I nearly made it. That'd have been so cool to like climb around that. I'd have been like a ninja. And then like this. And then, oops, like, I'm stuck. Like that. I'll pick them up in a minute. The ones that I dropped down on the floor. Let me out. Let me out. And then here. It's going to get quicker. Each level that we do, we get quicker. It's not going to take all episode to build this. I promise you, it's not going to take that long at all. And then on the top here, we haven't really done yet. So we're going to do that one. So that's 3 blocks. Whoop. How did I climb? Oh, there's vines on the back. I keep wondering how I keep climbing up bits. And here, this piece of redstone is open, and it's the same like that on this side. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. And what the? How is this different on two sides? It doesn't really matter. It's the back. I'm not going to sweat too much. I'm just here to build and enjoy. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a pretty much near flat top on here. And then work on the inside about making it look a little bit nicer. That's going to be the tough bit. The tough bit is going to be actually making this look like a telescope on the inside. But I like a good challenge. Okay, let's get a few more of these to cover up this top. And that could be covered up. That could be covered up. We're not hitting any redstone here. And then the top here, like this. Let's try and get it symmetrical if we can. I don't understand how I've done it different. I don't get that. I don't get how I've managed that. Like this. Is that right? That's now symmetrical, isn't it? Like that. Yeah. And then see if we can get the same thing on the back here. Like that. Like that. Like that. Was that it? No. What's wrong? Why isn't it going well? This episode, I got a feeling already that this episode isn't going to go completely to plan. I'm nearly dead. I didn't even realise. It's not symmetrical. Man, can it get any worse? That redstone, I'm not too bothered about that showing, really. I mean, we've had worse things. It looks great from here, though. But how do we get in? How do we get in? Can we punch a hole? Let's go on the inside and we'll punch a hole from the inside first and work our way out. So let's get in here. And I can take that block away. Punch a hole right there. So that's going to be our way in and out of our observatory. Let's take this way. My dog. Someone's come home so you can hear my dog pleased that they're back. And then along here. At least I think you could hear it. I could hear it at least, so you guys must have been able to hear that. Okay, so now we're on the inside. I want a different floor block. What do we use as a floor block? Sand, I don't think is a good idea. Cobblestone could look quite nice. It sort of fits the theme of our island. It's a resource that is relatively renewable here. I just don't know how much of it. Oh, stone bricks. Definitely. That's the one that we're going to use. Yeah. Observatory requires the best materials available. Okay, so it's starting to drag on a little bit with this whole floor. So I've decided to cut it out. You don't really need to see me placing down a floor here. We are getting very dark in here though, so let's start putting some just random torches for the moment, just to keep it nice and light. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to remove this lever. That's going to open it up. But then what we're going to do is we're going to replace it here. This should still all work. Yeah, still going to activate everything that we need. And then that also gives us the ability now to place down a wall to cover up all of the redstone. So it's like 2 jobs in one. Like that. Like this along the top here. And, wait a minute. Can I put the redstone lever? I could if I place a piece of redstone down there. We should be able to move this lever over one. Because, oops, no. Because that way I can cover up the corner. I can cover up this bit. Like that, you see. Wonderful. I'm also going to hide this bit up. There's no point in that being on show. Let me give us more of that. Wonderful. I'm going to cover this down here. So, yeah. It's getting there. Get some more. We're getting low. We're running out. No. Why do I keep this? This isn't a good day for me. It's been a terrible day for me so far. And this episode is just proving that everything's going wrong. I'm running out of resources left, right and centre. Can I delete that one? No. See? That was right in the way. That means I'm going to have to make the building smaller because I like having it square on the inside. And you watch. I bet now I've already broken something to do with the redstone. So, the observatory is currently open. And we want to close it up. So we're going to come in here. Close it. And has it worked? It has. Okay, so that redstone still works. We have got the problem of actually, we've covered up the other lever now. So we need to go back in here, find where the other lever is. It's right there. Now, if I knock... No, I can't put it there. How are we going to do this? How are we going to get this lever all the way back over? If I take this away, place a block there with a torch on it. Let me just open it up for the minute so we don't break it all in all directions. There we go. You can't flick a lever while in shift mode, huh? Okay, that's fair enough. And then remove this one. Can I place a piece of redstone down there? I can if I place that there. So I can place a piece of redstone here. This is so hard. Redstone becomes very, very difficult, very, very fast when you get into a compact area. But now, that should be it. So, the telescope is currently out, correct? Yeah, telescope's out. And then we can hit that lever, then that lever. And now it should be all closed up. Yes! Oh, we've done it. We're magic. We're fantastic. Okay, I'm going to put a crafting table down in here because why not? And now we need something that looks like the end of the telescope. So I think what we need to do is we need to grab another iron block. Oh, I'm so glad that we lit up the whole island a few episodes ago. I think I mentioned it last episode, but I haven't really seen a mob since. I am on hard mode. I always remember to on this series because it's very important to me to make sure to get that right. Ah, yeah, well, that proves it. There are enemies nearby. Apparently not anymore. Where could he have been? He can't be in the boat because I lit it all up. But he must have been somewhere close for that to come up. But then he must have despawned or something? I'm not quite sure. Let's grab another 9 iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do I have any leather? Because I've got an idea. Not in the crafting table, I won't. Any leather. Let's go and kill a cow. Let's get another piece of leather. Because what I want to... In fact, I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to leave it for a surprise. Maybe some of you can gather what the idea is. Let's kill a cow. Let's get some leather. Yep. That's what I need. Just one leather will do. Cow farm's getting there. It is expanding. I can leave that door open, I think. I don't think the cows can get through there. But to be safe, I'm going to shut it because I ain't got a door on the other side. Makes me a little bit nervous. I saw a hole in the sand there. That would have been an Enderman nicking my sand. The longer that you are on a world, the more destroyed that the world gets just by Enderman alone. Really frustrating. Okay, let's make a item frame. And that's everything that I need. Did I make the block of iron? I didn't. Oh, I already had iron on me. Wow. Observation skills today. I'm tired, guys. I apologize for this episode. I'm very, very tired. Yeah, then we'll figure out the entranceway in here. Okay, so in here, let's make a iron block. I need to get some sleep. Get this and put a piece of glass. So we're going to put the end of the telescope. So the end of the telescope is going to go right here. Item frame, piece of glass on it like the lens. And this is where we look through when we open it up. Did that change the item frame then? It's like there's a different texture on it. So yeah, and now we can see through the telescope, obviously. Can't you? I can. And then we can close it up again. Yeah, something happens with the item frame when I look in a direction. Did you see it? It happened again. Oh, there we go. Item frame gone. Item frame back. Weird. Very weird. Okay, I like it. Let's put some decent torches up in places. I like that torch there. And I'm going to put one torch up there. And that'll be enough. And then we need a door. Have I got enough wood for the door? We need... What wood's this? Oak. Let's make some oak slabs first. Oak slabs. Like this. And then we need a door. So door can go straight on. Yeah, I like that being one block back. I didn't mean to, but it was a good mistake. And then we just need to join this up. So this is going to be a nice step up, I think. Like this. Like that. Take this away. I'm so tired. I know, I'm tired. If this episode isn't quite up to our normal standard, I do apologise. Next episode, I can promise you, we'll be back to normal. Let's put a log in there. Boop. Yeah, I like that. That's quite good. And then if we make like a little bit of a mini fence here, hopefully soon we'll actually be able to give the villagers a little bit more room. We need some more logs eventually to go along there. But we should be able to give the villagers a few blocks more room that's safe as well. Let's just double check all the villagers are here. They're not in that one. They usually collect up in here. There's Charmander. Good. And then there is Squirtle and Pikachu. And there's Bulbasaur. Wonderful. They are all here. That's great. That's a great sign. That means that we've kept them alive for another episode longer. The observatory. That looks pretty cool. How did I jump in here? That looks pretty cool in the end. I like that. Sorry about the bit of a slow episode, guys. I'm very tired. I'm gonna get some sleep, and then next episode we'll be back to our bright, normal self. I really want to do the interior to our underwater house. That's probably what we'll be doing next episode. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode. Bye.